Just about 3 or 4 years ago, there was this dream of having a Champions League of sailing, just like in football. And Olli Schwall, the founder of the Champions League, dreamed of this because the Danish guys asked you to found something like that, to have something like the Bundesliga in Denmark, right?
Yes, there it was a first kind of push coming from outside of Germany that it's a universal truth that there is a gap in sailing, that club against club works in other sports, but why don't we have it in sailing? And first we thought it's a very German thing, that they want to fight against each other, Berlin against Munich and something
Club mentality.
Club mentality. But then it came out that it's a universal thing, that Denmark, Sweden, Norway, all the other countries picked it up.
England, look at football.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, clubs work.
Exactly, that works, and in every sport works. And then more countries came in, and then it was clear we need something above the national leagues, and then the idea of the Champions League was born.
So now, 4 years later, we're here in Porto Cervo. It's beautiful. We have 13 countries here, 32 teams from all over Europe. Did you, in the beginning of the dream, was that your vision? That it will be like that one day?
Well, I mean, in the meantime, yes. I mean, it was clear that it will not stop in Scandinavia or northern part of Europe, because even the Italians and Turkey and Greece, they approached us. US Sailing approached us. So after a couple of years doing this in Germany and expanding the idea into other countries, it could get more and more real that something big was going to happen. And we're just still at the beginning. South America is not really in, America is not in, China, they are in contact with us. So I think the idea of having a World League at one stage with perhaps regional qualifications, it's absolutely realistic that this will happen, because the power and the commitment coming from the sailors, coming from the media, coming from the clubs is so high that I'm sure even if we don't do anything perfectly, it will happen anyhow.
The thing is always, so many people have good ideas, but they don't manage to put them on the road, so to say. What's your trick? I mean, you're an ex-Olympic sailor. You know everybody in the sport, but there must be more to it. How do you manage to get your ideas always into reality?
Well, what really worked out, that my skills in the marketing business, where I was 25 years, and my sailing experience, the trick was to make out of this a proper business idea. And with this kind of setup and getting good people in, and with involving the clubs, which we did from the very first day when we invested into sailing. This is the kind of basement you need to make it happen, and then it's just a question of doing things. I mean, it's we all know that just do it is not only a claim; it could be something that is if you take it serious. And this is what we did. It's all about executing things. When we started dialogues with other countries, I thought, you know what the trick is? Kick off the race. Start a race, inviting all the clubs, even there is no league in place. The rest will follow automatically. And this is what we did. We just did it. We approached Yacht Club Costa Smeralda, we approached St. Petersburg, Royal Danish Yacht Club. And they said, well, that's a great idea, let's do it. And in the end, we just do it, and then it came out, it works. And this is why we're very, very thrilled and happy that we are here in this beautiful place in Sardinia, and that so many clubs followed the invitation.
When we look back, 4 years ago there was nothing. If we look ahead in 4 years, will there be South America, Australia, China sailing around the world, having like a world league?
Perhaps not all of them, but I'm absolutely sure the US, they just started the Premier League, so I think North America will definitely join. I'm sure we're going to get at least 25 to 30 clubs in Central Europe like Estonia, Letland, all these countries are still missing, but they're all already in contact with us. So I think within Central Europe it will grow, but even outside of Europe it will grow. And I'm sure that it will become more and more professional. The level here is incredibly high. So the winners of all the national leagues are here. They have to go through a really tough qualification in St. Petersburg. So the sportive level will grow, the media attention will grow. We're going up, we approached World Sailing to get a partnership with them. So I think things are moving, and I'm sure there are a couple of big things going to happen. We just have to keep the core idea of it alive, that it's a platform made for clubs and for good sailors, and then the rest will follow automatically, including the key point that we get more sponsors in and more partners to help us and to support this fantastic event.
It is. Thank you so much, Olli Schwall. It is a fantastic event. Thanks for founding it, and thanks that we can all be here. Thank you very much.